Hello and welcome back to another episode here on the OmathaCraft server, and in today's episode I'm starting over here by the slime farm which we built in the last episode. This place is awesome. I'm absolutely loving this place, and you know what, let's go and check out how many drops we have. I haven't been doing specifically any AFKing there, but we've been gathering slime over time, and as you can see we have 3. These are obviously completely full, and this one up here is almost filling up, and then we're going on to the 4th chest. Isn't that awesome? That farm is epic, and there we go, my elytra has deployed. In today's episode, we are also going to be doing another farm, and today we are going to be doing a melon and pumpkin farm. This farm is really cool. We're going to be building one by Il Mango, and it looks awesome. And you know what? I was flying around the base, and I thought, well, this is a fairly clear area. I asked Orange, can you leave this place clear when he terraforms? Just because I'm thinking about putting some farms here. So what I'm thinking is, what we'll do is, in this area here, we will put the farm. So what I think we'll do is, if we start... well, it looks as if we already have one there. We don't need to do any digging. I wonder where that came from. It's not like I've spent a couple of hours just digging out this hole. It's like there's already a chunk dug out for us. It means we can crack on. And look at that. There's some diamonds. Let's go and grab our fortune pickaxe. Where is it? Oh, it's that one there. You know what? Let's fly down here and let's mine these diamonds. These were the only diamonds I got from this dig. But to be honest, for a 16 by 16 area, and I really don't want to go down there because of the creeper. You know what? Let's fly over here first. And let's dispose of the creeper, because I don't blow up my diamonds. This reminds me of a realm map called Diamond Defender, where we had to stop creepers blowing up all your diamonds, and you had to collect loads of diamonds. 17 diamonds for that. That's quite good. That is very good. What I'll do is I will clear up the roof up there, and then I will go over to the testing world, and we will go and take a look at the design we are going to be using for this melon and pumpkin farm. Okay, so here we are over in the world download, and as you can see, this is the farm we are going to be building. This is by Il Mango, and obviously this thing's awesome and awesomely efficient. This is obviously a 1.13 design, as there is a bug where pumpkins and melons can't grow when there's a solid block above them. That will be fixed in 1.14, but I want a melon and pumpkin farm now, so we're just going to build it anyway. I was thinking about waiting, but I was like, why not? Let's just build it. So this is the design. Really, really good. The minecart, there's only one minecart in the system. This activates all the powered rails and the droppers and all things like that, and that, as you can see, falls down, and then the rails which the minecart picks the melons and pumpkins up in also activates the pistons below, so when it goes down to the next level, which we'll see when it drops down there, as there we go, and it comes down there, and then it will pick up all those ones. This, if it was a layer, there was another one down there, it would then activate all of them. Really, really awesome design. I love it. So yeah, this is what we're going to be building on the server, so let's crack on and start gathering up some of the resources. Okay, so I've just been preparing up a load of resources, and so far I have gathered all the pistons we need and all the trapdoors we need. Funnily enough, I got the exact same amount, the 33 on the last stack. That wasn't intended, and I think that's more than we need, but there's definitely enough. There's definitely enough dirt there. Actually, think about that. We might need another stack. So you know what? Let's go and grab that out just now. There's a stack lying around in there. We'll plonk that in there. And one thing that's obviously going to be very important is a diamond hoe. And I'm thinking, I don't know if it's going to have enough durability. So I think what we should do is, firstly, I've crafted a diamond hoe up, a brand new one here, and what we're going to do is just going to pop Unbreaking 3 on there just like that. There we go. So hopefully our diamond hoe should never break. If it does, we'll just craft another one and use another Unbreaking 3 book on it, because you know what? I'm rich enough to make an Unbreaking 3 diamond hoe. I think everyone's got to do it at some point in their life, and I have succeeded that life goal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to continue gathering up more of the resources. We obviously need loads of melon and pumpkin seeds now. Now, I believe I may have a load lying around down here. I recently sorted out this entire storage system, and I'm not exactly sure where I've decided to put melons and pumpkins. This might have to change because they're the opposite side of the base. Yeah, as we can see, okay, so we have quite a few, which is very, very good, but we don't have any melons. So we will have to... I'll send a message out in Discord and ask if anyone's got any melons or pumpkin seeds that they wouldn't mind lending me, and we can just get a load gathered up. I think JLR may have a farm, so we might go and make contact with JLR and see how he is doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab maybe one... How many do they give, firstly? Okay, so they give 4. That might be enough. You know what? Let's just make another... Let's get 8 stacks. That's way too much, but that'll be enough. And actually thinking about it, we should have just done 4, because there's going to be 8 layers which we're going to fit in here, and this is actually a slime chunk. which won't matter because we're going to be carpeting the bottom, so hopefully it shouldn't affect the rates of the farm over there. So what I'm going to do is hopefully I'll send a message out to JLR, and we'll gather up more resources, because we're obviously going to need all the building blocks for this farm. And oh, look at this wonderful diamond hoe. How many uses does it have left? I think that might be enough uses. I may have not needed to put an unbreaking through book on that. Yeah. Oh well, I mean, diamond hoe for life, I guess. Yeah. Okay, so I spoke to JLR and he said it was fine for me to take some melons. So what I did is I've got all the melon seeds I need, which is a stack and 36, and I've got 38 because of the amount of melons there was. And don't worry, but we have, and I believe JLR has actually made the exact same farm design, possibly, as me. I think it's the same design. Let's see if we can fly up and have a look inside. Yes, this must be the exact same design as we have. Ours is just going to be a bit bigger. So you know what? When we've got melons producing, we will give back JLR that stack of 36 of melons, or whatever it was. I'll just give him a stack of melon blocks because I'm so nice, and I'll repay back. And yeah, so we're going to head over to the base, and now it's time to start building up this farm design. I'm so excited. Okay, so construction has begun and we have built the first layer of the farm. This thing looks epic. I tell you what, the thing about Among Us farms, firstly, they're epic to build. Secondly, they look amazing. And thirdly, they function amazing. Everything you want from a farm, isn't it? So what we have down here, I've also found out this is a slime chunk, which is like, no, we were meant to be doing this last episode. I'd rather not kill them because I'll probably get more spawning, so I'll leave these guys jumping around. Down here we have the unloader system, and this will begin. So this is where all our items are going to come from. They'll end up in here. Eventually this will go off to our storage system, into our bulk storage, but for the moment they're just going to sit in the chest there before we sort that out. Then this rail here will take the minecarts to the top of the farm, which we'll be working at. We'll do this one of the last things we'll do, and let's try and take a look inside. You know what, I'm going to get the camera count on and we'll go inside, and it'll be easier to show off in spectator mode. Okay, so let's take a look at this thing. We are here, and as we fly around, as you can see inside, we have all the melon and pumpkin stems. I believe there are a couple that haven't fully grown up. Most of these are actually bone meal because I just wanted to see how it worked, and it works really, really cool. I love this thing. And above here, we have all the pistons with trapdoors on their faces, which shoot down and knock out. Knockout's an interesting term, but they break the melons and pumpkins below. Then the hopper minecart will be running below here. The way the pistons get powered is by these detector rails up at the top, which then also power the powered rails, meaning there isn't actually any other powering we need. There is also the water source, which is underneath this lamp, which I've had to be careful because obviously I don't want to waterlog that trapdoor, ruining all the rails and causing a massive issue. But the plan is next just to build up a load of these layers. It's just eat, sleep, rage, repeat up the whole way up to the top. So yeah, we're going to crack on, build up all these layers, and then we're going to, then we'll have a farm. It's going to be awesome. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. Unfortunately, it decided to not record half of it, so I've actually done a bit more than you've seen in the time lapse. We have gone the whole way up to the surface, basically, which is a lot of layers. If we fly down and swoop down here, as you'll see, there is a lot of layers. I've slabbed the bottom to stop slime spawning, to make sure our slime farm efficiency is all good. But as you can see, this thing looks epic. Wow. We're gonna get so many melons and pumpkins. I did a test run. This was about halfway through building the farm, and I got that and another stack of melons and some more pumpkins. That is mental. Absolutely mental. The farm is currently turned off, so the minecart won't be going anywhere. But what we need to do now is we need to build up the rail, which takes the minecart from down here the whole way up to the top. And Ilmango has shown a very special, amazing way of doing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up a couple of the layers, and then I'll show you what he's done, and it looks quite cool. Okay, so the rail has been placed in, and what we have is this kind of, I hope it works, and I've tested this in a testing run, and it works. What we have is the rail goes up, and it goes through the block, bounces on that block, goes up, bounces on this block, goes up. If that kind of makes sense, I hope it kind of does. But now it is time to test this and see if this works. We're going to unflick this lever, and let's see if this minecart seems to be doing it. It's going the whole way up to the top. Let's just make sure it does. And then we're going to have our first proper harvest here at the farm. Let's have a look. It's coming up. There we go. And it's going around. It is the pistons are harvesting. Those plants haven't really grown, so there's not really any pumpkins or melons to harvest yet. But hopefully what we should be seeing is, yep, they're all getting popped off. And then we should see this guy fall down here. That is good. I'm going to stand back just a little bit so I don't nudge it. But that is all looking very, very good. That's gone down, dipped down, and it's going to go down another level. And we can see all the pumpkins and melons there. This is awesome. Absolutely awesome. I'm going to try and jump down there. Just check this once again, just to make sure that's good. Let's see if I can get inside the minecart. There we go. Oh, there is some blocks. That must have been from where I dropped them down when building up this. This thing is awesome. I am loving this farm. I will wait for this to harvest, and I'll show you how much we have got from that crop harvest. What I'll do is I'll empty that chest as well, and then we can have a proper look at how much resources we have got from one harvest of the farm without even being fully grown at the top. This is epic. Okay, so that's just come in, and it seems the hopper minecart is actually completely full. Completely full. That's emptied into there, and that's alright, actually. That's not too bad. That's not too much of a worry. One, because there was some smooth stone in there, which wouldn't generally be in the farm. And secondly, because the farm wouldn't fully regrow by the time it goes for the second harvest. Because this is just going to be left basically constantly on, unless we get too many and I have to turn it off. So there's not too much of a worry there. So hopefully that should pick up all the, as you can see, there are some melons lying around on there from the previous harvest. And that should pick them all up when it goes down through the next one. Hopefully we, what layer is it on? We've probably missed it. He's probably, he must be up above. But yeah, this farm is awesome. What I'm going to do now is I am going to work out which bulk storage unit we are going to use, and I think if we fly down here, we'll probably use this one here. The carrots and potatoes farm we will be doing in a future episode, probably when 1.14 comes out, so a bit further in the future because of the new villager mechanics. So what we're going to have is we're going to have melons and pumpkins. I'm just going to put that like there we go. And in this slot here, we're going to have to link up the new system. We'll have a hopper line coming out of here into that, the same that we have with the slime farm and the cactus farm over there. Can we see it? There we go, as you can see there. So I'm going to have to link up all of this stuff, and once I've set up a hopper line, the transportation system, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so I've just flown over to the farm, and it seems there's a minecart with hopper there. Has he just flown off the edge somehow? That's a bit worrying. And I want to also point out, my hoe now has mending on it, and it's the farming master. Yeah, just in case you ever need, I've run out of hoes, I've now put mending on it, so I can always mend up my hoe. But yeah, that's a bit worrying. I don't remember crafting any more than 2 hopper minecarts. So I'll have a look around, make sure this guy hopefully is still in the farm, and that is just a random hopper minecart. But I am a little bit worried. Aha, I think I've spotted the issue. It's that rail there. I just tested it again with this minecart, and it's done the same thing again. So it seems to be there is a bit of an issue with the rail placements. Hopefully I can fly up there and we'll try and fix that. So let's fly up and see where that was. If we can swoop down, there was some dodgy rails somewhere. Where are you? Ah, there we go. We found you. So, whoops, that didn't mean to do that. And, there have been a few issues as well. That is very odd. That is very odd. Because this means that this one here has also messed up a little bit. That should be like that with the rail like that. I wonder why that did that. That is very, very peculiar. So I'll try and fix up this, double check all the rails again, and hopefully then it should be finished. Okay, so after some bug fixing and new rail placement, we had to change a few of the way the rails go. So it can't be flat like it used to be, and someone seems to be mowing their lawn near where I'm recording, which is lovely. And what we have here is we have a rail which kind of loops round, so it no longer interacts with this detector rail, which this detector rail was changing the state of this rail, which connected to the powered rail, which changed the powered rail state, which means when the minecart went up it went onto the powered rail and just went and fell down. So we've done this on 2 levels, this one here and also the one below just here, and this seems to fix all the problems. We've got the minecart running around now, he's doing his business, going around harvesting all the melons and pumpkins, and as you can see, he actually filled up his minecart just a minute ago, and hopefully we can see him running past, but I'm not 100%. He may have gone past us, or is that there we go? We can see all the pistons moving up and down up there, and hopefully we should see this guy coming along. Just want to double check all this is functioning properly, and yes, the minecart is just there. I'm jumping around like mental, but there is the minecart. He's going to fall down onto this level just here, and all is good. Brilliant. So this is now working, and now we can crack on with the item transportation systems. Okay, so the item transportation system is now in place, and shall I tell you what? It's currently, I've had to turn the farm off because there are so many melons and pumpkins to sort through just from the testing phase of this farm. We haven't even done like an AFK session or anything. This is mental. As you can see, this is just full of pumpkins, melons, and what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to take some of these out and just try and help speed up the system, and I am a little bit worried whether this will actually handle the speed of the farm or not. This is a little bit worrying, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill up my inventory just a little bit with whatever I can find in these hoppers. As you can see, it's just absolutely filled to the brim with items, and this goes down here. We're gonna follow it down just like this. Now we're gonna get a load of stone and stuff in the system. No, I'm placing blocks and everything in the wrong place. Let's check out the string. There we go. There we go. So this goes in. It's really hard to see. Sorry about the darkness down here. I don't actually have any torches on me, but this goes into a dropper system, which is, as you can hear, is shooting all the items up, and we will go meet it back at the base. So let's go and fly over to the base, and let's have a look. Let's fly down onto the 3rd layer. As you can see, there is a new hopper line which comes across and in to the melons and pumpkins section. And there we go, there is some of the stone. Let's put all these melons and pumpkins in place where we pick them up. Shall I tell you what? We are going to fill this up so quickly. And I'm just thinking, there's no reason for this. I reckon we're just going to have to sell them. Anyone who wants melons and pumpkins, you know where to come to. I have loads and loads and loads without even starting work on AFKing at the farm. This is mental. One thing I do want to do is actually, while we're here, let's go and fly down to this level here. And wow, slime has really, last time I checked it was at the 3rd layer. Slime has really filled up, because obviously we've been fairly close. We've probably been at one of the perfect distance to it, just across here. And that has done a good job of filling up. And one thing I do want to do is I want to add a glass roof onto this, and just to stop any items that may fall down into the area from getting into the minecart, blocking up the system, clogging things up. So it's just purely melons and pumpkins. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a roof to this, and then we're going to have to sort out all of those items. That is chests and chests full of items. A creeper did blow me up just a few minutes ago. All the items went everywhere, and it was like, oh, great. It just would happen, wouldn't it? So, yeah, I'm going to sort this out, and I'll catch you once we've done that. And there we go. So all the chests have been cleaned up, all the shulk boxes have been put away, and the farm is complete. One day we really do need to clean up and like put something over the top. I might just cover it over completely. Not 100% sure yet, because we also have the cactus farm over here, which I'm still not sure what we're going to do, because I might have to remove the top layer or add another hill or something. So still not 100% sure what we're going to do to cover over these farms, or if we put some kind of building on top. I'm really not sure. So if you have any ideas, let me know down in the description. Down in the description. Not down in the description, down in the comment section. But that is it for today's episode. So if you have enjoyed, leave a like, as it really helps out the channel a lot. And look at this. We have loads and loads of melons and pumpkins. This is awesome. Thank you for watching today's episode. If you have enjoyed, leave a like, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye!